Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's at the core of every success story, every personal triumph, and every dream turned into reality. We're talking about the art of taking action. It sounds simple, right? Just do it. But we all know it's not that easy. How many of us have a brilliant idea, a burning passion, or a life-changing goal tucked away in the back of our minds? We dream about it. We plan it out in perfect detail. Maybe we even tell our friends about it. But when it comes to actually starting, something holds us back. Fear, doubt, procrastination, they're like invisible walls keeping us from our own potential. Let's get one thing straight. Dreaming is beautiful. It's the spark. But a spark without fuel fizzles out. Action is the fuel. Action is what transforms a wish into a project, a thought into a thing. It's the bridge between the person you are today and the person you want to become. So, why is it so hard to cross that bridge? Often, it's because we're waiting for the perfect moment. We tell ourselves, I'll start when I have more time, or I'll do it when I have more money, or I'll take the leap once I know everything I need to know. But here's the truth. The perfect moment is a myth. It doesn't exist. The perfect moment is right now, with what you have and who you are. Think about it like learning to ride a bike. You can read books about balance, watch videos about pedaling, and study the physics of momentum. But you will never, ever learn to ride that bike until you actually get on it and start pedaling, even if you wobble, even if you fall a few times. The learning, the real progress, happens in the doing, not in the thinking about doing. The same principle applies to your dreams. You want to write a book? Don't wait for a year-long sabbatical. Write one page today. Just one. You want to start a business? Don't wait until you have a flawless business plan. Make one phone call today. Register the domain name. Do one small thing that moves you forward. This is the power of momentum. Newton's first law of motion isn't just for physics. It's a law of life. An object at rest stays at rest, and an object in motion stays in motion. The hardest part is always getting started. Pushing that giant boulder from a complete standstill feels impossible. But once you get it rolling, even just a little bit, it becomes so much easier to keep it going. So, how do we start pushing? The secret is to break it down. That huge, intimidating dream of yours. It's not a single, monolithic task. It's a collection of hundreds, maybe thousands, of tiny, manageable steps. Your job isn't to conquer the entire mountain in one go. Your job is to take the next step. Let's say your dream is to run a marathon. The thought of running 26.2 miles can be paralyzing if you're starting from the couch. But what if your goal for today was just to put on your running shoes and walk around the block? Sure thing. Almost anyone can handle that. Right? And tomorrow, maybe you walk a little further or jog for 30 seconds. Each tiny action builds on the last. You're not just building physical stamina. You're building belief. You're proving to yourself, one step at a time, that you can do this. This process builds what I like to call action confidence. Confidence doesn't come from affirmations alone. True, unshakable confidence is forged in the fire of action. It's the byproduct of keeping promises to yourself. When you say you're going to do something, no matter how small, and then you actually do it, you send a powerful message to your subconscious mind. I am someone who follows through. I am capable. I am a person of action. But what about fear? Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of the unknown. Fear is the great dream killer. It will always be there, whispering doubts in your ear. The goal isn't to eliminate fear. The goal is to act in spite of it. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's being afraid and doing it anyway. A practical way to deal with fear is to reframe your relationship with failure. We're taught to see failure as a dead end, a final verdict on our abilities. But what if we saw it as data? What if failure was just feedback? When an experiment in a lab doesn't work, a scientist doesn't quit science. They analyze the results, learn what went wrong, adjust their approach, and try again. Every failure is a lesson. You tried to launch a product, and it didn't sell. Great. You just learned valuable information about your market. You tried a new skill, and it was harder than you thought. Excellent. You've just identified an area where you need more practice. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path to success. The only true failure is the failure to try, the decision to let fear win and do nothing at all. So, let's make this practical. I want you to take out a piece of paper right now, or open a new note on your phone. At the top, write down one dream, one goal that really excites you, maybe even scares you a little bit. Got it. Now, underneath that, I want you to write down the absolute smallest, simplest, easiest first step you could possibly take towards that dream. I mean, laughably small. If your dream is to become a filmmaker, maybe your first step is to watch a 10-minute tutorial on camera basics. If you want to travel the world, maybe your first step is to spend 15 minutes researching visa requirements for one country. The key is to make it so small that it's almost impossible not to do it. It should take less than 15 minutes and require minimal effort. This isn't about making massive progress today. This is about breaking the cycle of inaction. It's about starting the momentum. Once you've written down that tiny step, here's the most important part. Commit to doing it within the next 24 hours. Don't put it off. Don't add it to a long to-do list. Make a promise to yourself that this one small action will get done. When you've done it, take a moment to acknowledge it. Don't just rush on to the next thing. Feel that small sense of accomplishment. That's the feeling of empowerment. That's you taking control of your destiny, one tiny action at a time. Then, tomorrow, you can identify the next tiny step and the next. This is the art of taking action. It's not about grand, heroic leaps. It's about small, consistent, daily steps. It's about choosing progress over perfection. It's about being brave enough to be a beginner, to wobble, and to learn as you go. Your dreams are not going to happen by accident. They are waiting for you to build them, brick by brick, action by action. You have the power, you have the ability, and you can start right now. The world doesn't need more dreamers. It needs more doers. Be one of team. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this sparked something in you today. If it did, let me know in the comments what tiny action you are going to take in the next 24 hours. Let's hold each other accountable and celebrate those first steps together. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content to help you build your best life. Until next time, take that first step.